From California State University, San Bernardino, it's Local Matters.
Expiration dates and the Vagina Monologues. Hello, I'm Ruby Valdez, and welcome to Local Matters, featuring stories from across the Inland Empire.
And I'm Maria Gonzalez. How long can you keep food after the expiration date? Reporter Nasim Zahir finds out when to keep and when to toss your groceries.
How important are expiration dates on food? Have you ever checked the expiration dates on your food? How important are food expiration dates?
Well, a lot of people think that expiration dates are something that you have to go by. Once that date comes, you got to toss that food out, but it's not as important as people would like to think.
How can you tell if your food's going spoiled?
You could usually tell by probably discoloration. You could smell it. I mean, it's not really advisable to taste it because you don't know what's lurking in there, but if it tastes bad, it probably is bad. Smell, taste, color.
Do you think it's important to use expiration dates?
I think it is important to use expiration dates because it's kind of like a guideline. It helps you distinguish. I mean, it gives you a date on when, to look for spoilage, to see if something's gone bad or anything like that. But it's not. It's more like a guideline. It's not really something that somebody has to go by specifically by that date.
Can you give people tips for eating healthy?
Well, right now, I know one of the main things here in the U.S. is people aren't getting too much fiber in their diets. So probably a lot more intake in their diet, and an easy way to do that is just look for, on their breads, whole grains, 100% whole grains, 100% wheat, stuff like that. So uptake the fiber. You should always switch up your variety and get a lot of greens, get a lot of fruits and vegetables.
To ensure your food stays fresh, remember to check for offensive smells and off colors. For Local Matters, I'm Nasim Zahir.
The Vagina Monologues explore issues of the modern woman. Reporter Maria Gonzalez explains.
The Vagina Monologues are a celebration of female sexuality. Performed in February at Cal State San Bernardino, they also brought awareness to stop violence against women.
The Vagina Monologues are a collection of monologues that were put together by a woman named Eve Ensler, and they come from hundreds of interviews that she did with women, and then she kind of condensed them down into these monologues, but occasionally a monologue is based off one woman's story.
Why do you perform them?
There's a few different reasons. One reason is to raise money for different organizations each year, but also just to bring a sense of community to both women and men, and also to kind of like break the taboo and the silence around women's sexuality and just vaginas in general.
Ensler has said, women's empowerment is deeply connected to their sexuality. What started off as a celebration of vaginas and femininity turned into a movement to stop violence against women.
V-Day is the organization that kind of allows us to host the Vagina Monologues, and their motto is "Until the violence stops." And they're a really large organization. Like Vagina Monologues is only part of what they do. They also help in a lot of different countries. Right now, a lot of their efforts are focused in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and they're building kind of like a giant center there for the women and children there because it's very war-torn.
Bringing awareness one event at a time for Local Matters, I am Maria Gonzalez.
That's all we have for now. I'm Maria Gonzalez.
And I'm Ruby Valdez. Join us next time for more local stories that matter.